Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so happy to have you, and if you're not new here, welcome back. This is part 3 of my decorating series for fall. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating my breakfast room area, my little breakfast dining room, changing out the curtains and my seat cushions. I have brand new dining chairs. I'm going to be redoing my table, stripping the paint, repainting, and I am just so excited to get started. So grab yourself a warm drink and stay tuned. Let's just get right into it. I always love getting these curtains out and hanging them up. The way that the sunlight shines through these, it just casts this warm, orangish, autumnal glow, and I just think it's pure magic. I decided to hang up some animal plates just to carry on that woodland theme that I have going on in my kitchen. This plate has a fox on it, and then I'm hanging up this painting that my son did of the Cotswolds during the fall. And I don't remember where I got this plate. It was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby last year, but I absolutely love it. It just adds that perfect English country touch. I'm adding the same rust red velvet ribbon around these candle sconces as the ribbon that I used on my ceiling garland in my living room. If you missed that video that I posted of my living room decor as well as my kitchen decor, I will link them down below. I got these really pretty garlands from At Home. They were only $5.99 each. They're a little bit short, so I just added some twine to the ends of these and just tied little bows around the curtain rods. Now that my wall decor and window decor is taken care of, it's time to move on to my table. It's been this sad gray color for about 7 years now. I picked this up from a thrift store for $20. It was really beat up, especially on the tops. I was going to stain it, but then I just decided to paint over it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the paint on the top. And it is the same as I remembered. It's very splotchy, very uneven. I sanded it, and I decided I didn't want to strip it all the way down. I like the way this looks. I think it adds character. It looks like it has a history. I don't want it to look like it came off of, you know, like a showroom floor or like a Hobby Lobby or something like that. So I'm leaving it like this. I'm going to stain it, but the unevenness just adds character to me. I went ahead and added a conditioner on top and waited for that to dry a little bit before sanding it again. I used a mitt to add the stain to the table. It's so much less messy, and I will be using this method from now on whenever I stain something. Once the stain was on, I waited a few hours just so that it wasn't so wet. I know it'll take a couple days to dry, but I went ahead and wanted to paint the bottom of this green color. It looks a lot lighter on camera, and it looked a lot lighter in the paint tray, but it dried on much darker, like a really dark avocado green. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, and the more it dried, the darker it got, which made me so happy. My favorite thing about this table when I originally bought it is the scroll work. So I had this crazy idea to paint the scroll work gold. So I used some antique gold rub and buff, and I was kind of regretting starting it once I did it. But then when I finished this piece right here, I was obsessed with it, and I couldn't believe I hadn't tried this sooner, because it just made the scroll work pop, and I love it so much. I decided to also paint the scroll work on the legs, and it just brings out the beautiful detail in this table. Okay, my decor is up on the walls, and my curtains are hung, and my table is done, and I love it so much. But I just need some plates to go on here, because I thought that I had a set of 4 of my green china plates, but I only have 3. I don't know why I thought I had 4. So I'm gonna go to the thrift store and see if I can find some antique plates with my color scheme for autumn, and just see what I can find. So let's go thrifting. Okay, so I just went into the thrift store and I didn't find the plates that I wanted. I did find some cute things that I'm going to still incorporate into my decor, and a spring blanket. But I'm going to go ahead and head to the antique store down the street and see if I have better luck there.
There was no need to speak. Always in the dark, and you can't call us. Always with a spark. I wish I could forget.
Okay, not only did I find the plates that I wanted, but the price was so good. I can't believe this. I literally had those plates saved on eBay. I didn't want to pay for all the shipping and have to wait for them to get here. So I'm so glad that I found those. So let's head home and put everything together in the room. So actually I didn't get started on the rest of the dining room until the next day, because I had to wait for the coating to dry on the tabletop. So I went ahead the next day and got out my tabletop decor, starting with this picture. It's from the Pioneer Woman, her new line on Walmart. I think it's called the Agatha print, but I just love this brown color. And then I took the tarp out finally from underneath the table, and I got my rug out. I can't wait to put this out underneath. It's a washable rug. It's so beautiful. I'll link it down below. Very inexpensive, from Amazon. And I thought that the mustard yellow in the rug would pair perfectly with these beautiful velvet cushion covers that I'm going to be using on my dining room chairs. I was absolutely shocked by how big of a difference this rug made in this space. It makes it look so much bigger. It just makes it look so elegant. It breaks up that brown color that made the dining room chairs disappear into the floor. I am so obsessed with this. For my centerpiece, I just laid down a small wreath that I got from Hobby Lobby, and a cake stand that I thrifted, and then one of these chargers. They're just $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. And I thought that the vase looked a little bit plain, so you'll see that I go in and I add some things to the bottom. Place settings, I added these gold chargers and these pretty red spode print plates, and then the ones that I got from the antique store on top. I love the color combination. It goes with the rest of my decor. Now that the table is decorated and set, I can step back and admire this beautiful room. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see my next video coming up in my decorating series, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.